Efforts are underway to make sure Springfield's unhoused residents are safe as the temperature starts to drop. One area they're focusing on is an encampment set in the 800 block of North 9th Street.
Outreach teams have been working with those residents since August to make sure that they have everything they need. Meanwhile, mixed emotions from businesses near that encampment.
Yeah, News Channel 20's Monique Davis spoke with local businesses to see what they had to say. Monique?
That's right. I spoke to several businesses in that area, and most didn't want to go on camera. But I heard about both positive and negative interactions with the people who live at the encampment. Employees at one business who didn't want to be identified told me the unhoused would ask to use their bathroom and then steal from the store. They say it's bad for business and for their customers, even going as far as locking up their dumpster so people couldn't get inside. But that doesn't seem to be the case for Familia Dental, which is directly across the street from the encampment. Off camera, the office manager told me they have absolutely no problems with the unhoused encampment. Ethan Posey with Springfield's community relations team says he understands it can be unsettling for businesses and residents.
But the hope is that we can find places and long-term solutions for each individual that will be sustainable and will fit them the best, so they're not just recycling back into, the same pitfalls they were in before.
He says they're working to handle the encampment with care.
The mayor and our administration have very much made a concerted effort, especially after the responses that we heard from the community at 5th and North Grand last year, to make sure that if someone is in a public space that is city-owned, our intention is not to go and force that person to move.
Where the encampment is set up, Posey says partial areas belong to either the city, private owners, and Sangamon County. Reporting in studio, I'm Monique Davis. Back to you.
Thanks, Monique. One business tells us there are times when they are afraid to walk to their cars at night.
New tonight, efforts are underway to make sure Springfield's unhoused residents are safe as the temperatures start to drop. One area they're focusing on is an encampment set up in the 800 block of North 9th Street. Outreach teams have been working with those residents since August to make sure that they have everything they need. News Channel 20's Monique Davis is working for you to share what that process has been like. Monique?
That's right. Ethan Posey, who is the director of community relations for the city, tells me our teams go out to the encampment at least twice a week to check in. Posey says they've cleaned up the area 3 times since August. He says the residents there will gather their trash all in one space and Public Works will pick it all up. During that time, Posey says outreach teams are also on scene, providing resources and asking the unhoused what help they need.
Find out what the barriers to them getting into shelters right now. For some people they had a negative experience, in the past, and now management has changed at some of those shelters, or the way things operate there have changed a bit. And so it's a matter of trying to get the people to come to the shelter and see the changes.
As the capital city is bracing for cold weather, Posey says a lot of their partners are working to increase their numbers of shelter beds. He says Helping Hands has already increased some of their space. Reporting in studio, I'm Monique Davis. Back to you.
Thanks, Monique. Now, one unhoused member of the encampment tells News Channel 20 he feels supported by the city and he likes the space he's at.
And with colder temperatures on the way, the city of Springfield has released its list of warming centers this year. And there are several locations, including both municipal centers, the Lincoln Library, and Helping Hands, which also has an overnight shelter. Anyone is welcome to come in the location's business hours to warm up. You can find the complete list and hours over on our website.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos from News Channel 20.